Hi, y'all. I miss you guys. Today we've got a special lesson for you. We're going to be doing our Unit 5 review. So, Unit 5, we're focusing on describing our family. Today, you're going to need your Chromebook and your packet. So, let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's turn to the front of your packet. We need to go through our I cans for the unit, and you need to rate yourself on the post column. So go through, read the I cans, and you're going to mark green if you can do it without help, yellow if you can do it with some help, or red if you can't do it yet. And this will help you know what you need to focus on studying in today's lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some time to do that. Probably just going to give you a minute, because if that's not enough time, you can pause the video. $30 seconds. $10 seconds. OK. Excellent. Alors, répétez s'il vous plaît. Une famille. Un père. Une mère. Un beau-père. Une belle-mère. Un frère. Une sœur. Un demi-frère. Une demi-sœur. Un grand-père. Une grande-mère. Un oncle. Une tante. Un cousin. Une cousine. Un animal domestique. Un chien. Un chat. Excellent. Okay, today we're going to be doing stations. Now, stations are a little bit unique compared to what we normally do because you're going to control the pace. If you are going on that train track and you're speeding along, awesome. But if you need to stop at a station for longer, that is great too. The point is that you are getting the help and support you need to do your best on our Unit 5 assessment. So our first station that we're going to be stopping at is family. So your goal is that you can identify family members. And on here, I have a list, and it says complete one or more of the following options. So you can do one of these, you could do two of these, you could do all three of these. Point is, you're not going to leave this station until you feel comfortable with the goal of identifying family members. So your options are Quizlet. There's some games on there for you to play. You could just review the Unit 5 vocabulary sheet, or you could go to Tiny Cards and do EF space 02.01. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to give you 10 seconds to pause the video and work on what you need to work on. You can open up these slides to follow along and click on the links. And then once you're ready to leave station 1, you'll press play on this recording. Ok, bien. Répétez. Content, triste, gentil, méchant, timide, sociable, bête, stupide, intelligente, énervant, amusant, sympa, barbant, intéressant, patient, impatient, égoïste, généreux, drôle, sérieux, travailleur, paresseux, jeune, âgé, fort, faible, grand, petit, gros, mince, beau, belle, laide, jolie, moche, mignon, jeune, âgé. Hang on, we've already done faible. Oh là là. Okay, let's take a stop at station 2. Station 2 is descriptions. Your goal is I can describe people. So it says complete one or more of the following options. There's a quizzes you can do. You can review the description cheat sheet, or there's a bunch of tiny cards you can work on depending on what your weakness is on describing people. So again, you're going to pause the video, go to the slideshow, click and work on 1, 2, or even all 3 of these until you feel comfortable that you've met the goal. I can describe people, and then we can go ahead and leave station 2. Okay, bien, répétez. Faire du shopping, faire une promenade, faire une sieste, cuisiner, jouer aux échecs, téléphoner. Okay, station 3, activities. You need to be able to identify activities that your family members like to do. So you've got some options again. There are tiny cards, there is a quizzes, and then there are also activities, Quizlet games that you can play. So again, stay on this station 3, activities, until you're feeling good about activities, and then you can go ahead and we'll move on to the next station. Okay, station 3 is a writing station. The goal is that you can write about your family. So, using page 12 of your packet, you need to write about your brother and sister. Now, these can be a real brother and sister that you have or imaginary. So, if you're like, yo, Madam C, I don't have any sisters, cool, make up one. And then you can check your writing with the hints that are on the next slide. And these are hints that will just get you a 3. If you want a 4, you need to push yourself with more descriptions. All aboard! Train's moving to the next station. Répétez. Il y a combien de personnes dans ta famille? Il y a 6 personnes dans ma famille. Combien de frères as-tu? J'ai 3 frères. Combien de frères as-tu? Je n'ai pas de frères. Combien de sœurs as-tu? J'ai une sœur. Combien de sœurs as-tu? Je n'ai pas de sœur. Comment s'appelle ton père? Il s'appelle Homer. Mon père s'appelle Homer. Comment s'appelle ta mère? Elle s'appelle Wilma. Ma mère s'appelle Wilma. Il est de quelle nationalité? Il est mexicain. Elle est de quelle nationalité? Elle est française. Il est d'où? Il est de Cancun. Elle est d'où? Elle est de Paris. Quel âge a ta sœur? Quel âge a-t-elle? Elle a 7 ans. Quel âge a ton grand-père? Quel âge a-t-il? Il a 75 ans. Comment est-il? Il est blank et blank. Il n'est pas blank ni blank. Comment est-elle? Elle est blank et blank. Répétez, elle n'est pas blank ni blank. À quoi ressemble-t-il? Il est grand et beau. Il n'est pas faible ni gros. À quoi ressemble-t-elle? Elle est petite et mignonne. Elle n'est pas forte ni âgée. Quelle est sa personnalité? Il est égoïste et impatient. Il n'est pas timide ni triste. Quelle est sa personnalité? Elle est gentille et contente. Elle n'est pas bête ni paresseuse. Très bien. Répétez, qu'est-ce qu'il aime faire? Il aime jouer au foot, au parc, parce que c'est amusant. So notice we had 2 details in there, au parc and parce que c'est amusant to help us get a 4. Qu'est-ce qu'elle aime faire? Elle aime lire le soir, avec personne, parce que c'est relaxant. Good. So again, multiple details gets us a 4. All right, let's stop at station 4, interviews. Your goal is that you need to be able to ask and answer questions about your family. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have to be answering questions about your family and telling me about a family member. Tricky thing is, I'm not going to be able to interact with all of you. So I'm just going to have to give you a list of my questions, and you're going to have to be able to answer them. So we definitely need to practice. If you spend the most amount of time on one station, I would choose this station. So it says interview a partner using the interview prompts. Switch roles and switch which family member you are asking about. And you should do at least 2 family members total, very, 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 very minimum. I recommend doing the maximum, all 4. So let's look at our interview questions, our interview prompts. These may or may not be exactly the same questions that you have on your speaking test. Hint, hint, hint. Hint, hint, hint. So I would get practice with them because you cannot use any notes when we're doing our assessments. So let's take a look. You have the questions on one column and you have the answer sentence frames in the other. If I were you, I'd practice and do this until I don't need to use those sentence frames. So you can practice with sister, you can practice with brother, You can practice answering questions about your mom, and you can practice asking questions or answering questions about your dad. If you're like, yo, Madam C, I don't have a sister, I don't have a brother, I don't like my dad, he's not in the picture. Cool. Make one up. Real or imaginary, it does not matter. The point is that you are showing me your skills, practicing your skills in French. So that is station 4 interviews. Okay, station 5. Last station of our trip to passing Unit 5 is culture. So the goal is that you can recognize what makes up a nuclear family across cultures. So you've got a couple of options. You can review your notes on nuclear families from page 8 of your packet, or you can read the next slides and complete your Freyer model that's on page 8 of your packet. So let's take a look. Okay, culture family unit in France. Family units come in many shapes and sizes, just like here. Some families have both parents, while others live with just a mom or a dad. Some families have 1 or 2 children, while others have many more. Extended families in rural France are very common, and many families have owned the land for generations, because France is actually mostly farming, even though we always think of Paris and big cities. In France, great importance is placed on family. The nuclear family is still the most important unit in society. Single-person households are also quite common. Although there is an increase in geographic mobility, most people continue to live in or visit the region in which they grew up. In major cities, most people live in apartments. So, a nuclear family. What is a nuclear family? A nuclear family is a couple and their immediate children, so the kids that they have. And it is considered the basic social unit of society in many cultures. So that means nuclear family is the 2 parents and any kids that they have. A joint family is where we start extending the family. So maybe we have grandma and grandpa, uncles, aunts, cousins. So page 8, your Freyer model should look something like this. You have a definition of a nuclear family. You should sketch an example of a nuclear family. And then you're going to put some examples of who belongs in a nuclear family, like mère, père, sœur, frère. And then also some non-examples. So people who don't go in the nuclear family. Grand-mère, grand-père, cousin, tante, oncle, chien, chat, etc. Awesome job studying today, guys. Good luck. Please reach out if you have any questions. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.